And we are live. Maybe. Because we have an excellent connection, but I don't see anything playing. There it is. Because we have an beep boop 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 boop. No, you're too big. Boop 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 boo boo boo. Boop boop boo doo doo doo. It's a war. Hello, a war. That is incorrect. I'm very happy it's you. As you should know. I somehow have fucked everything up. What window am I even touching here? Why? Can I just make it the right size? Stretch to screen. Hey, look, it works now. Kind of. It's closer. That's how chat works. Shut up. Making me laugh. Listen, I know you're poor, okay? You were hired? Does that mean you're a mod? I would never make you mod. I know everyone makes you do that. Shit. It'd be really cool if I could make OBS screen bigger. I need the money, man. You don't get it. Yeah, I know I don't get it, but you know what? I'm happy I don't get it. Oh, I can make the screen smaller, I just can't make it any bigger. You know what? Thanks, OBS. I don't care what anyone says, you're doing God's work, making it worse for everyone involved. And now my save file's just gone and we have to start over from the beginning. Wouldn't that be amazing? I did change it to live chat, so when you say naughty things, I can read it.
Up and Adam troops, time to ride as get ready for your 30th day.
Dirty 30.
It's day 30, and you know I've unlocked some new classrooms.
Yeah, we got a metal shop and a biolab. All right, we can do things. The game thought I was gonna do things last night. Can you believe that? Can you believe this guy's guy? Single guy. New school facilities, huh? Well, that can wait. First, I have to meet up with everyone in the cafeteria. Oh, good morning. Good morning, Takubi. Morning. I still can't make myself believe Nozomi and Karua are different people. They're just too alike. I have to go. I'll see you later. If she were Karua, I can't imagine why she'd act so cold toward me. Maybe the fact that I get so awkward around Nozomi is why she's putting distance between us. I can't help it though. Being around her is so confusing. Yeah, she really does hate him. I'm not talking to you. I have to go to the cafeteria. It said so. Alright, looks like everyone's here. Still feels weird having so many people around all of a sudden.
And let's hold a killing game and get up the hurt a little.
Whoa, don't be so casual about it. Taking life is a serious matter. I don't remember his voice. It was like, eh. You're going to kill someone, you gotta take your time with it. Really make it mean something for the both of you, you know? Was that supposed to be inspiring? There being more of us could be a good thing, though. The more allies we have, the better we can defend the school. Allies, huh? Anyway, I took a quick look around the school already. It's basically identical to ours, just like Nigo said. Apart from that huge wall of fire outside, of course. So those are the infamous undying flames. The sight of them fair sets my teeth on edge. You told us a little about them on the bus on the way here, but maybe we could get a proper explanation now? What exactly are those flames, Takumi? I can't tell you, it's classified. All we can tell you about the flames is what Siri told us. What Siri told us when we first got here.
Those flames, which encircle this entire school, by the way, just keep on burning. They never go out.
Never?
That's what I said. They don't need fuel, and they can't be extinguished. They'll keep burning on for all eternity. Hence, the undying flames.
An actual useful flashback to something that happened 28 days ago. Yeah, that's what I said. Oh, this crazy bitch. Fire that never goes out. It sounds like something out of a fairy tale. I'd never have believed if I hadn't seen him with my own eyes. Heck, I'd still have trouble getting my brain to accept it. Perhaps 'tis an advanced form of ninjutsu. Which chakra elements does one combine for such a transformation? The flames are there to keep the invaders away from Last Defense Academy, right? If that's true, it must be part of the defense system. They're probably being generated somewhere on school grounds. Yeah, maybe. Tell you the truth, we don't really understand how it works either. You got them burning outside your defense room, too. That's gotta be to protect whatever's in there, right? I think so. I tried dousing those ones with a fire extinguisher before, but they sprang up again pretty much right away. It's going to take a lot more than that to get inside. This really brings home how many questions are still unanswered. Siri said he'd explain everything, but then he disappeared. And you couldn't convince him to tell you sooner? You truly are useless. Sorry, tomato lady. Hey, that wasn't our fault. Your defenses are a lot beefier than ours. I guess that settles it. This school's the real deal, all right. Yes, it's just like Nigo said. All right.
Second to last Defense Academy is, well, it's a... There's nothing in... But on what's inside the one at the
Verily, 'twas a shock to learn we'd been risking our lives to protect a mere decoy. A shock? It was downright infuriating. The B team is no place for someone of my social standing. Verily. It's not as if the work we did verily there wasn't important. The invaders took the bait and sent troops to the decoy after all. All those attacks we fought off stopped them from focusing their entire fighting force on the school. I still say Nigo could have told us that from the beginning. A lot of the information relating to this war is classified. Maybe he didn't have permission. I really don't like her. I gave her like the dumbest voice and I'm trying to make it dumber every time. Even Nego couldn't defy orders from above. He told us that much himself. Orders from above? Sari mentioned higher-ups too. Who's really verily controlling this war?
But now the Decoy Academy's gone. That means the attacks on this one are gonna get a whole lot worse, right?
Pretty much. They don't gotta decide who to send where anymore. We're all there is.
And there's still like 70 days to go? Oh man, what rotten luck. I don't know if I can hold out that long. Yeah, what's the worst that could happen? Dying? It's gonna happen anyway. Maybe we should get started now. You know, get busy living or get busy dying.
You are all so adorable. The way you freak out over every little thing.
The enemy attacks may get worse, but there's more of us too. We can learn to fight as a team then.
And set? Why? Why fight at all? Why don't we just run? Huh? Oh yeah, totally. If we use that school bus you came in on, we can cover a lot more ground than on foot. We might even be able to drive all the way back to the complex. You're babbling, sir. A warrior does not desert their post while the enemy still draws breath, and nor does a woman. Okay.
Even supposing the bus could cover that kind of distance, none of us know how to get to the Tokyo residential complex from here. And besides, the future of humanity is at stake here. If we don't defeat the invaders, the whole world is done for.
Yeah, but I just, the way she said it, is she a warrior or a woman? Like, does she need to pick a lane? Like, I thought they could be both. I thought I was like a progressive mindset. I was into like equality and all that. But apparently there's got to be some kind of difference between them. That's all I'm saying. Like, pointing it out is pointing out a difference. Don't tell me you actually believe all that future of humanity stuff. There's a good chance it's just a story made up to motivate us,
Naturally, we considered that possibility. It was one of the first things we discussed. In the end, we decided if there was even a chance of it being true, we had no choice but to steel our resolve and do our part for these 100 days.
Nozomi was very persuasive. The way she got us fired up, we couldn't help get on board with it.
I didn't really do anything special. But how can you be so sure? Do you have any grounds or evidence to prove it's true?
You got any grounders or evidence for thinking it's not?
I guess not.
If the old you can't disprove my religion, therefore it's proof of it being real. I mean, she's firing me up.
If Zuri had been able to tell you more about what's going on, you'd be sure of it too. I think that's the main difference between our two groups.
And why, excuse me, our attitudes are so different. That was her. That wasn't me. I was just acting.
Once Nego told us about world death, we knew we could just stand by that it happened.
World death. Flashback. Nego accidentally says world death. Wait. World death? What's that? I heard her do it, dude. You can't. I own the game. You don't. Come on, Pori. A new prominent term to deal with. This is going to overload my extra small size brain. Stop caulking you. I'll try to stop caulking you, bro. I don't know. You're just leaking a lot. It's all starting to make sense now. You never even got that far, huh? It's no wonder you're still going back and forth on whether it's all true then. You'd best prepare yourselves for a shock. What do you mean? According to the information Nego shared with us, World death was the catalyst for this entire war. This is the thing that started it all? More than that, it's also the reason humanity is now confined to the Tokyo residential complex. World death has decimated the human population and forced the survivors to take shelter underground. Decimated the population? It's that bad? Enough with the dramatic build-up. Just tell us what this world death thing is.
Quiet, pea-brain. The adults are talking. If we tell you, we don't want any of that. Hey, is that really true? What if it's all made up stuff? Do you think you can hold on to that single thought without blowing a fuse? Come on, make with the explanations already. That's no way to talk to someone who's about to impart important wisdom. Didn't anyone ever teach you any manners, you inbred little street urchin? What? And your manners are any better, you foul-mouthed rich bitch? Shut up, shut up! Honestly, having to listen to your complaints is making my skin crawl. Spend too much time talking and you won't be ready when the enemy attacks. And if you don't fight the enemy when they attack, you die. Is that so hard to understand?
Yeah, fucking dermatitis is in the corner with the crack pipe. Like, yeah, fight.
So why do you insist on picking apart everything we say? I've stepped in things that would have made better soldiers than you.
She's right. Even ABC gum still has some flavor. It's more resilient than me, too. Already been chewed.
Can you really blame us for asking questions after getting dragged into this crazy war out of nowhere?
That's where you're wrong. We weren't dragged into this. We were chosen as mankind's last hope. Mankind's last hope? Oh my god, guys. Yes. We were chosen to represent humanity in this war. To shoulder the hopes and futures of everyone back home. Okay, so is it more annoying for the Danganronpa repeat the last words they say? Or in Nonary, when they had to do the 9 people gasping at the same time? Like, which one is worse? They're both pretty fucking bad. But at least I laughed every time everyone gasped on Nonary, you know? You think, yeah, see? I agree. Did they do as many flashbacks in the Nonary? I don't remember. I don't remember if there's quite as many flashbacks as there are in Danganronpa. Still a lot? Okay. I'll take your word for it. I think I was asleep for most of that playthrough, even though I streamed all that too. I didn't stream all of VLR because it was like 70 million endings. Yes, we were I think we did that. We're the only ones that could stop our entire species from being wiped out. We don't have a choice in this. We have to fight. And you believe that too? Are you sure you haven't just been brainwashed to think it's true? Again, you make a joke of our resolve? You won't be laughing when my blade has had its way with you. What about world death? You're gonna just keep throwing that name around like it means something, or are you actually gonna start explaining things?
You know what? I'm not telling you a thing. Go shove it up the tailpipe of a car you can't afford to insure because you're poor.
Yeah.
I can't work with a bunch of impatient, ineffectual, dull-witted morons like you. There's no point in us telling you any more.
Kagura, don't be like that.
There's no need for us to get involved with these chumps, Nozomi. We can win this war on our own just fine. I can't believe we wasted our food on you peasants. We'd have been better off letting you shrivel up and using you as invader bait. Oh, you act like a big shot, but this is our school, you know? We were here first.
Yeah, we opened up this place to you after yours went kaput. Kaboom, not kaput. Nice try. If it weren't for us, you'd have nowhere to go right now.
We could say the same for you. You and the school would have been toast if we hadn't helped out in that battle yesterday.
Don't get smart with me, pretty boy. I'll myrtleize you.
Not the right... Let me explain why both of those sentences are terrible things to say to this man. He's going to. Ouch. Don't mangle murder like that. That word deserves to be treated with respect.
It's
Yeah,
no
there we
surprise
go.
These peasants can't speak properly. They don't show the slightest sign that they've taken anything on board.
Is it gonna be us or Nozomi? I like how they put Daruna. They put dermatitis in this picture, and literally she's just happy to see everyone fighting. Same as fucking the assassin. Yeah, she's just really excited to be involved.
Poverty must have dulled their wits to the point they can't even hold a conversation.
Well, excuse the heck out of me. I'd rather be poor than an absolutely rotten human being.
You don't get a choice.
Seriously, what's the big idea showing up out of nowhere and acting like you've got the right to boss us around?
You've made it obvious you lack the experience and expertise to defend the school on your own. It's only natural that we step in to superintend.
You know what would help relieve some of this tension? A killing game!
Yep. There she is.
Oh, if you want to try to escape, be my guest. I'm gonna come after you, though. The thrill of the chase. I wonder how far you'd get if I amputated your legs first.
Watch it, man. I may not hit girls, but I won't hold back against another guy.
Killing game? Anyone? Just one murder. That's all I ask.
That's enough. You all need to calm down. Takumi's right. We won't get anywhere if we don't work together. Wake up and smell the roofies, Nozomi. That Dreadnought class deadbeat's as bad as the rest of them. The moment your back is turned, he'll spike your drink and take you back to his room to have his way with you.
Yeah.
I'd never do anything like that again. I really wouldn't. You know that, right? Please, everyone. We shouldn't be fighting among ourselves. Why can't we be friends? Friends with these guys? Don't make me laugh!
Huh?
Befriending these cosplay convention rejects certainly is asking a lot from normal people like us.
Ugh.
How dare you, sir? I'll not let that insult slide. Cosplay convention rejects? Yeah, that was pretty good. Choose your fate. Face the judgment of the Holy Jumanji sword, or repent and die by your own hand. I demand satisfactions. I mean, he's not wrong, but look at how he's dressed.
Huh?
Satisfaction my ass. Ima may be a jerk, but he's our jerk. Us over in the corner. Takamaru, no, shh, 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 stop. We don't know him. You can have him. Get your satisfaction. I've had just about all I can stand of your loathsome visages. We're done here. Come on, Nozomi. But, yeah, get lost. See if we care. If I never see your dumb face again, it'll be too soon. Alright. Trying to press the issue now will only make things worse. It would be nice if we could talk more tomorrow, though. Also her. The team from the second campus left with their heads held high. They were barely out the door before the others started venting their feelings. What is with those guys? Are we really gonna have to spend the rest of the 100 days with people like that? I agree. Their attitude is positively sickening. Like you're one to talk. You brought back some interesting friends with you, Takumi. I love her. Oh my god. So this is my fault? Okay, wrong thing to say. You're an asshole. I know I've got, like, I thought Hajime was an asshole, but he's got nothing. Yeah, that's true. I didn't even think about it like that. They just needed a common enemy. More than invaders defeating humanity. That wasn't a good enough. But fucking throw in a bitch with a tomato for a head, and you got like a cohesive fucking group of soldiers. I know I've got no right to contribute to the discussion, but what do you think that world death they mentioned is? I'm really curious now. Look at Shoma talking in like 2 sentences? That's crazy. Yeah. They are high school kids, like. A lot of girls, just saying. Don't sweat it. Don't even think about it. It's all mind games. They're just trying to get inside our heads, including this little freak. Damn it. I still feel like I want to hit something. Think I'll go back to my room and cool off. I guess I'll do that too. No killing game then. Maybe next time. Takamaru, Gaku, and Tsubasa left the room. I didn't have the heart to stop them. The tension was already dangerously close to the breaking point. Well, that could have gone better. I never expected everyone to turn on each other like that. No, not him. It's gonna be us. Same here. It's not going to be easy getting them to work together. If Sire Enoshima, Sire, or Hiroko were here, they'd know what to do. If Sire or Hiroko were here, they'd know what to do. But it's no use wishing things were different. We need to think of a way to solve this problem in our own way. Yeah. I'm gonna go. I need some time alone to think. Ado and I parted ways, and I headed back to my room. Free time. After that disaster of a meeting, it's hard to imagine ever reconciling the two groups. There's gotta be some way. Maybe we just need more time. Come to think of it, some new rooms were unlocked today, weren't they? I think I'll go take a look at them. I could use something to take my mind off all this. It's the metal shop on the first floor and the biolab on the second, right? This isn't free time. This isn't quite what I was expecting from a metal shop classroom. From a metal shop classroom. It's more like something you'd find on a military base. There are all kinds of deadly looking weapons lined up, and the air's thick with the smell of metal shavings and gunpowder. Oh, and Nozomi's perfume. She's here too. Hey girl. Oh, I guess I'll talk to Tomato instead. The way the air smells in here really puts me at ease. Huh? Seriously? You like this? All the metal and gunpowder and everything? I know, it's not exactly the aroma one would associate with a sophisticated lady like myself. But the Ozukis is actually rose to prominence thanks to our involvement with weapons development. Weapons development? Like guns and stuff? In the beginning, our family name was just Suzuki. We were small-time arms engineers and gun runners. That's kind of a... wow. We grew the business little by little from there, expanding our reach until it encompassed all aspects of life in the Tokyo residential complex. That gave us the necessary prestige to evolve from Suzuki to Suzuki. Suzuki. And the rest is history. Is that how names get changed? Workshops like this are just as integral to my family's identity as the swanky mansions where we live today. Mansions. This industrial atmosphere is baked right into my DNA. Being here is like returning to my natural habitat. Okay, I guess that makes sense. It seems only fitting that this should be the place where I write a new chapter in our family's illustrious history. The tomato was just blushing. I have a problem with that as well. I'll create weapons the likes of which the world has never seen and eradicate those pesky invaders once and for all.
Interesting. I was mainly worried about them using an actual Japanese company's name, Suzuki.
Before our mighty others flee, great and powerful, oh Suzuki!
She's a cheerleader.
Trop development has been unlocked. You can access it during free time. The invaders will rue the day they crossed in Oh Suzuki. Man, I'm glad she's on our side. She is on our side, right? Maybe you should tell that to those friends of yours, too. Getting on my bad side is not a good idea. If they all commit seppuku 3 times in quick succession, I might forgive them for their insolence. Again with the ritual suicide demands, I'm still not sure how doing it more than once is supposed to work. Oh, because you're in a school that revives you. Duh. Dude, remember that time Fuyohiko Kuzuryu did it in front of all of us, like just for fun? Huh. So this is the biolab. Looks like a classroom and more like looks less like a classroom and more like something out of a horror movie. Yeah, he really did. He was kind of a dick at the second trial, and he's like, or before the second trial when he's like, I could do it, you know. It's like, shut up. We all can do it. And indeed we all did. Looks less like a classroom and more like something out of a horror movie. Honestly, in that game, he probably had the most impossible position. Because he didn't like us, and he was in love with Peku Peku, and Peko Peko, and, he just fucking let her go for his, honor or something, and then just, got over himself. But it was still the same in the class trials, too. I like that. He was still like, you fucking dunce! For sure. Oh, what are you laughing at? I can't help it. I mean, just look at this equipment. It's hot with a capital H. Now that this room's open, we can whip up a whole host of medical supplements whenever we need them. Remember the supplies we were using? We laid the metal bar on the ground and drank potions. That's what these 2 rooms do. I'm almost afraid to ask, but what kind of supplements are we talking about? Mostly stuff that gives our hemoanima a temporary boost. We can use them to augment our regular physical abilities, too. Nigo did say there were facilities like this tucked away in dark corners of the school. It's pretty sweet I finally get to see one. I guess second to last Defense Academy had a lab like this too, but it never got unlocked for us. Yes. That does sound like it would be useful. But is it ethical? We're basically using performance-enhancing drugs, right? What the fuck? Aw, you're worried about the morality of a little thing like that? You're such a Boy Scout, Takumi. With everything in this lab, we have the potential to go much further. A lot of this stuff was developed as the result of illegal experiments on human subjects. For most people, no amount of knowledge is worth that kind of atrocity. And now that research is all ours. The fiendish, outlandish, the downright unpleasant. It's all right here at our fingertips. And what could we use it for? For a start, we can probably make... That's not the first time. Dermatitis says probably too. We can probably make, like, some killer modifications to ourselves, just like my family did to me. You mean like the way your arm stretches? You know, it's always been my dream to mod somebody else's body. I'd be gentle, and I'd make sure any changes I made were tasteful. Say, Takumi, you feel like discarding your humanity and becoming something more?
Hey!
Absolutely not. Not interested. Let me know if you change your mind. In the meantime, I'll just make do with my fantasies. Cool. I visited the rooms. Time to leave. Oh, today's really taking it out of me. Is there anything I can do to everyone to see eye to eye? Or are their attitudes toward fighting just too different? I've never thought of this as a responsibility. Fighting was just a means to an end, a way for me to get home. Would I feel differently if I knew about world death? Was I ever going to find out what this war was all about? Alright. Money on Eito or Nozomi? Someone's at the door. Could it be her? Oh, it's definitely not her now. I felt a flutter of anticipation. My hands trembling, I pulled open the door to reveal... Good evening, Takumi. Do you have time to talk? Oh, it's you, Eito. Were you expecting somebody else? Sorry to disappoint you. No, it's not like that. What's up? Nothing in particular. I just thought it would be nice to chat a little. Yeah, he really is. He's a bottom, like 100%. I never got a chance to tell you how happy I was to see you again. I was out of my mind with worry the whole time you were gone. Oh, really? I thought maybe you disappeared like Hiruko. We went 5 whole days without any contact from you, after all. Sorry, I wasn't exactly in a position to get in touch. Skittle Squad. What happened to you during that storm? How did you get separated from the group? Not really sure. All I remember is that I passed out and woke up with an aching head. By then, I was already on my own, somewhere miles away from here. After that, Nigo found me and took me to the other school. Perhaps you got sent flying by the storm? It's possible, I guess. I can't think of anything else that would explain it. Well, you're okay now. That's the important thing. But while we're on the subject of the other school, what's going on between you and that Nozomi? Oh no, this should be like, what's going on between you and that Nozomi girl? Huh? When you're around her, you're different. Almost like she's more special to you than I am. But you seem troubled as well. What's wrong? I'd like to help you if I can. I can help her better than she ever could. Although, if it's something romantic, bear in mind I don't have any experience in that area. But maybe you could give me some. Oh, was that really it? No, not exactly. It's kind of weird, to be honest. You might not believe what I have to say, but will you still hear me out? Of course. Aww. Yay! Actual communication? I told Edo about Karua, my childhood friend I'd spent practically every day with back home before the war. That was the easy part. Then there was the matter of Nozomi and her uncanny likeness to Karua. They were so alike that I couldn't accept that they were different people, no matter how much I tried. And as much as Nozomi looked and sounded like Karua, she had no idea who I was. I told Edo all about this mystery, and the theories I'd come up with, and how the whole thing was messing me up. You weren't kidding when you said it was weird. I thought maybe she has amnesia, but she's never mentioned hitting her head or having gaps in her memory or anything like that. Because everyone knows if you hit your head, you get amnesia. Not that I've been able to talk to her long enough to ask about it. Come on, Eito. Say something. Oh, sorry.
This whole thing reminds me of a sci-fi novel I read a little while back. Enough about your problems. Let me tell you about this book I read. What happened in it? The main character ends up in a place that's both familiar and different. A parallel universe. Parallel universes aren't just other worlds, or even the past or the future. They're alternate realities taking place at the same time as our own. Alternate realities? Yeah, it's a fairly common trope. Okay, but the problem with saying that they're happening at the same time is that there's no way to verify that if they can't actually touch each other. You don't know actually when you're crossing in. Like, it's impossible to know. Like, sci-fi fucking people have ruined it for everyone. Depending on the story, a parallel universe could be completely alien or eerily similar to the reality we know. In the book I'm thinking of, the main character travels to another universe. He finds there's another version of himself there, another him living his own slightly different life. But he's not shit scared to hit the dance floor. You think that's the connection between Nozomi and Karua? Like they're alternate versions of each other? I know it sounds ridiculous, but humor me for a moment. It would explain a lot. It would mean Karua and Nozomi are the same person, hence all the similarities. But at the same time, they're different. They've lived completely different lives. Dude, where are you coming from? Like, you read a sci-fi novel once. Like, and you're actually gonna start implanting this idea in our fucking hamster-brained fucking protagonist? Like, he'll be screwed if you do this. That would account for Nozomi not knowing you, don't you think? I don't know, Eito. Maybe that's how this stuff works in sci-fi, but I'm having a hard time believing it could happen in real life. Yeah, but then, but they never committed to it in Nonary games. Like, all the shit about Ice 9 and the Mummy wasn't real. Not even canon in the game. Yeah, you're 100% right. I suppose you're right. It is a little unrealistic. But the situation we're in is already pretty far removed from what we used to consider reality. Maybe they were like trying to soften you up so that you would believe in a morphogenic field because it wasn't completely batshit fucking crazy. Perhaps my sense of what is or isn't realistic has gotten warped from all the strange things that have happened to us lately. He's right. If you told me a few weeks ago I'd be stabbing myself in the heart to give myself superpowers and fight monsters, I wouldn't have believed that either. But it depends what your definition of few weeks ago is, because we're on over a month of in this school. Like a week is 7 days. That's 28 days. So you're talking, if you'd have told me 5 weeks ago I'd be stabbing, would be a more correct way than a few weeks ago. Sorry for putting forward such a bizarre idea. I haven't been much help, have I? No, that's not true. Let's try to get out of this freezer before we die. Thanks, Akane. And it's such a weird story. Most people wouldn't believe me. I couldn't have told just anyone about this. I am honored, and I'll gladly hear you out if you want to talk again, no matter how strange it is. You sure have been having some peculiar experiences. First the ghostly invader, and now this. Parallel universes with the ghostly invader. That might be the boy version of her. Oh right, I almost forgot about that thing. We still haven't figured out what it is, or talked to the other school about it. I haven't seen that invader since I got back, but the next time I do, I'm gonna make sure he answers for what he's done. Don't take any unnecessary risks. You have no idea how dangerous he might be. I know. I'll be careful. Well then, I think I've taken up enough of your time. I should get going. Good night, Takumi. Sleep well. Unless you want me to stay. They're saying that he's the reason that Siri and Hiruko are gone. That's what to answer for what he's done. That's what Takumi believes anyway. With that, Eito left, pausing at the door to give me one last gentle smile. Parallel universes, alternate realities, could any of it be true? It sounds so bizarre, but the more I think about it, the more it starts to make sense. Yeah, see? Thanks a lot, fucking dickhead Ado. Is that what's going on here? Are Karua and Nozomi alternate versions of the same person? The same, but different? That's a good line. I don't know. Young Sigma is, he's a pretty good contender for dumbest, if we're gonna go off the whole series. But playing as Hajime was nice, because at least it fucking seemed like he knew what he was talking about. Either way, I won't be able to put this issue to rest until I talk to her about it myself. Even after venting to Ado, the frustration I was feeling still wouldn't go away. I turned in for the day and gradually fell into a light, fitful sleep. Let's make our character really dumb and unlikable, and also he's the self-insert that you have to relate with.
Prepare to spend another day. Be ready to give your lives to protect.
100. It's morning. Guess I'll go to the cafeteria as usual. I just hope everyone's a little less prickly today. Cafeteria. Down one floor. Or down all the floors.
Huh?
Oh, it's just us today? Yeah, no sign of the second campus guys anywhere. Just so you know, none of us picked a fight with them or told them not to come here. They're just plain old no-shows. Fine by me. Fine by me. Who wants to deal with those jerks first thing in the morning? Everyone's turned so hostile lately. I'm loving it. We can't go on like this forever. We're going to have to talk things out with them eventually. You saw how things went down yesterday, Mr. Aotsuki. Does it really seem like they'll listen to our side of things? That doesn't mean we shouldn't try. Our conversation was interrupted by the sound of the door opening as someone new came into the room. It's Nozomi! Good morning. It's you, huh? What are you doing here?
Hey!
Gaku, be nice. She can use the cafeteria if she wants. Ooh, did you come to betray your friends and join our side? One of us! One of us! Is that it? Sorry to disappoint you, but no. There's something I want to discuss with you. What did you want to talk about, Nozomi? Are you finally going to tell us the whole story about the world death thing? Sorry. I'd like to, but Kawawa and the others are dead set against it. I know they can be difficult sometimes, but they're still my friends. I can't just go against their decision behind their backs. What do you want then? I was thinking it might be a good idea to set different times for us to use the cafeteria, at least for a while. If our two groups stay separate, we can reduce the chances of things escalating like they did yesterday. Nozomi. Yep. We have to be behind 8 layers of contrivance at any moment to believe a single sentence of this game. Yeah, I guess there's something in that. It shouldn't be too hard to organize. Our group has a training routine we go through every morning. We're going to keep that up here, so we don't need the cafeteria till later. Wow, you train this early? That's the kind of dedication I can only dream of. It's all for the good of humanity. We can't afford to lose this war. Ugh. You sound like a walking recruitment poster. That's a lot of big talk from someone who can't even use Hemo and Anima. Gaku! There's always bound to be some friction when two groups with competing values come together. It's like when two video game companies merge. Sooner or later, one of their flagship series always ends up getting buried. I feel sorry for the fans.
At any rate, I think it's best if we keep our distance until we've calmed down a little. That's all I wanted to say. I'll be going now. Yeah, right? Wait a minute. While you're here, I wanted to ask you. Sorry, the others are waiting for me. Nozomi brushed off my questions and left without even sparing a passing glance at me. That was fun, huh? It's like the management sent a liaison officer to tell us to get our butts in gear and start up the killing game! That chick really hates your guts, huh, Takumi? So, she turned you down, so what? She may be cute and everything, but who wants to go out with someone who's always talking about saving humanity and stuff? No mean, no Takumi. No mean? Oh, no means no, Takumi. Thank you. Guys, don't be so insensitive. Takumi needs to be alone with his pain. I'm not sure that's the best approach either. He just said he wanted to ask her a question. Why is everyone in this room, and even you? Oh my god, this guy looked at me. I should get a restraining order. Don't worry. You get used to being hated pretty quick. That's something I learned early on in life from my parents.
Hey!
The breakfast that day was as tasteless as the atmosphere. Nozomi's doing all she can to avoid me. I'll never be able to talk to her at this rate. What do you mean all she can? She walked away from one thing. She's talked to you many times. I shouldn't let this get me down. Not when there's so much else going on.
Huh?
Not to mention Tomato Head talked to us just fine after the fight. Alright, what should I do today? I've got free time! Let's fucking... Yes, okay. Uh-huh. Yep. Cool. Oh my god. Okay. Let's do things! Class weapon modifications? You've come to the right place. What? What the fuck are these freaks doing at the defense room door? Upgrade class weapon. Same fucking thing. So why did they put it somewhere else? Eat This was a really good move last time. Oh, but the upgrade effect is just voltage gain. Just add moves? That's what the upgrades are doing? They're not even adding damage? Really? Bowstring bullet. Ooh, attack +1. Give me that.
I can do it again to get more voltage gain. What the fuck? Shigiri no Mai. Stun on user just from using a regular move? I guess with sacrificial sends arm to strike an enemy in front. Infects bleed on target. Yeah, I need to learn more moves for sure. Air blade. Okay. What's the support status? Oh, they get higher attack and voltage gain ×2. Allies acting with 1 AP in battle? So if everyone goes together? Is that what he's saying? Or the last person who acts has a chance? Alright, so linguistics for both of those. More gym, social studies. He does the same thing. I feel fine. User recovers 1 HP. Yeah, that's useful. Okay, that's a lot of linguistics. Science. Science for decelerate. Buffs ally fighting power. Yeah, that's a good one. On the hunt. Social studies. Okay. Support tower. Social studies 2. What does that do? Oh man. Adds armor 2. I don't care about armor 2. Okay. So, what do you want to do today, Aurora? Why don't you lead the way? You want to do a gift with someone? We get gym up. That would be good. Social studies would be good, but I don't know how to learn it. Okay. Well, I'm sorry for asking. I'll never fucking do it again. You goddamn loser. Well, then I'm gonna do what I want to do. I probably can't give them gifts right now, huh? There's still a room missing. And Hiroko's room is here, so whose room is this? "15 rooms and 1 room missing." There's a room missing here anyway to begin with. Yeah, but Maku wasn't originally in this school at all. Yeah, possibly. We still never got the name. Yeah, that's true. They probably didn't need to mention her and keep so little about her if they weren't going to do her. Mukuro Ikusaba was her name. There. I've been thinking about that since you brought it up like 4 days ago. 3 days ago. This takes 2 free times. I'm not gonna read the book as well because I don't care. Ooh, today was pretty productive. I should go back and read another book from this shelf sometime. Reading the same book twice during reading study will be enough to finish the book completely, greatly increasing the corresponding grade. Once fully read, the effect of the book will decrease. Be sure to balance your reading with you other student activities and giving gifts. With you others? Alright. Let's go back to the library and finish reading the book like it said. Books. Hey, Ado. Bye. Let's finish the book. Reading it till the end. Finishing the book increased your observation by 10. So 5 and then 10. Which is like nowhere near as useful as giving presents.
You never know when the invaders.
But I don't have someone to learn social studies with. So I guess it makes sense to do it. The day's almost over. I'm not all that tired, but there's nothing else I really want to do today. I guess I'll rest up so I can be nice and fresh tomorrow. I got changed and went to bed praying there wouldn't be an attack during the night. For whatever reason, when I read I got changed, all I could think was he had someone change his diaper. And I don't know why that intrusive thought would come into my head.
Up and at 'em! Get ready for your 32nd day of active service here at Last Defense Academy. Prepare to be ready to give your life.
Morning already. I should go to the cafeteria, though I doubt she'll be there today. Just as I thought, it's just the original team from this school here today. Nozomi did say she'd try to keep the two groups separate. It only figures that she's not here. So, not like I care or anything, but do those guys really train every morning? It's not like I care either, but yeah, I heard them going at it when I passed the gym earlier. I actually don't care. I'm not even being coy about it. That's some impressive work ethic, though. You guys are talking an awful lot about something you claim not to care about. Seeing other people working hard really makes you feel like garbage, huh? Or is that just me? Whatever, man. Training only gets you so far. In a real fight, it all comes down to guts. Shoma, are you alright? Shoma! Huh? Oh, yes. I'm sorry. It's nothing. I didn't mean to space out like that. My head just kind of went blank for a moment. Maybe I've contracted a disease that makes my brain melt from lack of use. Either way, it's nothing serious. Is this guy you? That sounds incredibly serious. It's melting again. Quick! Someone cut off his head! The Revive-O-Matic will fix it when it puts him back together. Probably. Maybe. 50-50 chance. Okay. I will wait for you. Boom. Boom, boom, boom.
Oh, she's back. That was fast. Quick! Yeah, we already said this. You can't solve all your problems with beheadings. Wanna bet? But Mr. Ginsaki barely contributes anything useful. Even when his brain's solid, I think we're safe to just keep ignoring him. Dude, that's so harsh. I can't say I 100% disagree, but still. It's true Shoma's always been on the quiet side, but this goes way beyond that. Not really. None of us were really sure what to do about Shoma. We ate fast and left him to work it out on his own. Wow, what? Once breakfast was over, we all went back to our rooms for a while. He probably has some kind of disease. He should probably just work that out on his own. Fuck him. What now? We're still no closer to patching things up with the team from the other school. Can't let things continue as they are, but how can I get two such different groups of people to get along? I guess I'll just have to try whatever I can, my own way. Oh my god, are we gonna have to persuade them as well? Gaku will teach us social studies? Let's look at the trap menu. As a bargaining chip? Oh, these don't even cost that much. They only cost like little resources we have. Neato.
You can kill him if you're nice to us. What a great way to put it. I fully support this plan. Desperation potion. User HP becomes 1. I guess that's useful if you're at 0. Oh, the power panacea is pretty nice. Alright, Gaku. Oh, Ema. You silly summer child, you. Oh, he likes this. I need to go into the menu to do that. Or not to do it, but I can do it from in here as well. Gaku likes items. He likes cooking. And probably other things. Do you think we can just give him toys because he was a kid who never had a family? I don't know, do we want to try a milk bottle lid? No, but there's rarely things that are just 100% right, you know? But you're right, items isn't a good choice. We should go for tools, I think. Polishing powder. That'd be good for crazy bitch ass. That's for Aito. I'm just saying, he likes cooking. What, we did items and tools. What are ornaments? Oh. Yeah. Those I definitely don't think. Give driving gloves to Tsubasa. Massage gadget. I mean, you're telling me Gaku wouldn't love this? Ooh, what about a nice book? Oh my god, we could give him a photo album for pictures of all his family. Oops. This is how you do it.
Whoa! If you're sure I can have it, I'll take it! This is awesome!
You're welcome. What was this called? Just Sexy Magazine? You just have to have the gift, Aurora. See? Observation and exploration both went up by 10. Observation and exploration? Observation is... Oh, yeah, okay. I guess that was right. Not sure how these work either, honestly. I don't think I can pull that off again based on what's in this machine, though, honestly. He'd probably like this if I could afford it. I can't afford most of this stuff. F it. Give him to my baby girl. Give him to my baby girl. Hey, girl.
This is nice. I can really have it? Thanks, Takumi.
She didn't like it that much. She liked it a lot, but not as much as she should have, huh? Yeah, but her whole thing is driving and being a gearhead. Why wouldn't she like that? That's a good, not great. Because 8 was higher than 5 still. Ding dong. I think she would have given us 20 if it was a gift she liked.
At ease, soldiers. You never know when the invaders will then.
Another day gone. They've been going faster lately. Not that I'm complaining. I want to get to day 100 and get out of here as soon as I can. And when I get home, I'll be able to clear up the Karua Nozumi thing once and for all, right? Nozumi. Anyway, I'm going to bed. So ended my 32nd day.
Hey, Taki?
What's up?
Did you get any chocolate today?
Huh? Chocolate?
You know, it is Valentine's Day after all.
Oh, that's today? It totally slipped my mind. Anyway, I don't think I got any. How about you? Did you give anyone some?
No, of course not. It's against the rules to bring your own snacks to school.
Then why'd you ask?
Sorry. I guess I wasn't thinking.
It's not such a rare thing for boys and girls to be friends when they're little. But as they get older, they tend to start noticing the differences between each other more and more and end up drifting apart. That's not how it was with me and Karua. We remained close all through elementary school and junior high. Of course, that doesn't mean our relationship didn't change a little. I used to think of her as just one of the family, but after puberty hit, yeah, I was aware of the differences between us alright. Even then, there was one thing that didn't change. Karua and I were always together.
So, I tried making Valentine's chocolate myself this year. I worked up my courage and handed it over before I went to school.
Huh?
She accepted it, but I don't know if she'll actually try any. She left the box on the kitchen table when she left for work, too.
Oh! It was for your mom. Eh, that's pretty cool, though. Going through all the trouble of making it from scratch to show her how much you care?
Well, technically, it wasn't just for her. Here.
Aww.
For me.
We might not be allowed to do it at school, but we're on our way home now, so...
Thanks.
Kiss her.
I worked hard on it, you know? You'd better take the time to really appreciate it.
Yeah, sure.
Put your tongue in her mouth.
I have to get you something nice in return.
No, that's okay. If you want to give me something...
Breathe on her neck.
Promise me you'll show me the stars someday. Preferably through an astronomical telescope.
An astro what?
It's an instrument you use to see things that are far away. I read about it in one of those old books in the library. I'd love to use one to look up at the night sky one day. That'd be so cool.
Stars? Here, in the complex? You know that's impossible.
I can dream, can I? Honestly, Tacky, you've got no imagination.
Shut up.
Bee bee boo, bee ba boom bum boom. I think I have to order dinner before we go any further.
Up and Adam troops, time to rise and shine! Get ready for your 33rd day of active service here at Last Defense Academy. Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable and suffering the insufferable to pave the way for humanity's future greatness. Be ready to give your lives to protect our beloved school from the vile and barbaric enemy.
Ah, he did all of this for her. Nice. That's why... Oh my god, dude. That could be their child. The ghost kid. That's why it's a boy, but it looks like her. How did your mind jump to her dad before it was her child? Like, that's obviously the most obvious one. And you said it was him, too. Like, that makes the most sense. Sorry, you've been out logic by yourself. It would be more on brand if it was her dad. You're right. I'm gonna order a Domino's pizza. No, I'm not. Maybe I will. I don't know. I shouldn't, but I will. Yeah, yummy hamburger. I definitely don't need it. I guess that's always true. Delivery order now. Checkout. Check me out. I'm ordering pizza. Extra cheese. Just kidding, I ain't ordering no extra cheese. Like anyone can afford that. It's craziness. I saved $8.25 by applying the normal coupon that everyone uses. Really, in another way, we didn't save any money. A girlfriend in this economy?
paying with PayPal, baby. Take my money. And we'll give him a $5 tip. $4.50. Close enough. Oh, stop trying to get me to order a free pizza. I'm not gonna do it. Oh my god, some girl named Paige is making my order? She sounds really cute. And that was a mess. It's no surprise I dream about Karu again. The way she's been on my mind so much lately. It really... He said that out loud to himself. She doesn't even know she's famous on a YouTube stream right now. It really brings home how alike she and Nozomi are, though. No, alike isn't the word for it. They're exactly the same. That parallel universe theory is starting to look more and more attractive. But if Nozomi is an alternate version of Karua, what's she doing here? Is it just coincidence that I happen to know the other her? Thinking about this isn't going to get me anywhere. I should head over to the cafeteria for breakfast. Well, I did turn the text speed up really fast when I was first setting up the settings for the game. Which I'm not changing because eventually it'll probably be really useful. Oh, hey, everyone's here. Whoa, what are they doing here? Pop those eyes back in your head, peasant. You look like a middle-aged hotel manager who's just been caught peeping on his guests. What a strangely specific thing. Sir Takumi, surely you'd never do such a thing. That creaking in the walls last night, was that you? I know not what you think you saw, but I assure you, you're mistaken. I was simply messing around with my sword and, well, perhaps I got carried away. I'm actually curious now. For the record, we're not here to patch things up with you guys. We're just answering the call. What does that mean? I asked them to come. There's something I want you to hear. All of you. What's so important that we all need to be here? Shoma was acting strangely yesterday. He tried to brush it off, but I pressed him on it. And he finally told me what was bothering him. Shoma had another dream. One that unearthed a repressed memory. Another one? So is this their way to make him useful? Or is he useless because of something that's going to happen? Oh my god, I forgot we can move around and stuff. If it's about Shoma, I just want to eat some food. Is it true, Shoma? Did you remember something? I thought we agreed Mr. Genzaki's dreams were nothing to worry about. He even said so himself. Ima, shut the fuck up. Well, It was easy enough to dismiss the first time as a fluke, but now it's happened again. Shoma has more to say. He wants everyone to hear it, so we're all on equal ground and won't fight about it later. That's his excuse for wasting our time. I'm sorry, but I don't want it to feel like I'm keeping this from anyone. Keeping secrets always leads to conflict sooner or later. And I hate conflict more than I hate eating 3 square meals a day. Yeah, I can tell. Isn't 3 square meals a day meant to be a good thing, though? So was your dream from before actually not a dream? It really did happen? Usually, when you wake up from a dream, you can tell right away that it was a dream. Memories aren't like that. I mean, both are images in our minds, but there's a clear difference between the two. I'm sure you can all tell the difference between dreams and memories, and I can too. That's why I can say with certainty that this was a memory. You guys mind filling us in on the lore here? Just shut up and listen. We don't get it either.
What have you remembered so far, Shoma? Maybe we should go over that again.
Last time you said you were hooked up to some freaky machine in a weird hospital. What was it called again? Kamukura? Lady Nozomi? Something the matter? It's nothing.
And those machines are the same as the ones we've got here, right? The ones we can't get working. Yes, I think that covers everything from my last memory. We still haven't figured out what those machines are for, or why they were at both the hospital and here at the school. Did you remember something that could help with that? Yes. I think what I remembered this time might explain a lot of it. My order entered the oven 4 minutes ago, just saying. This time, I remembered why I was put in those machines at Kamukura General Hospital.
It was
Ew.
some kind of experiment. The hospital was conducting research into something, and I was a research subject.
What is it they were researching?
And that part's still a little fuzzy. I don't think I can remember it just yet. But I remember somebody in a white coat looking at me from outside the machine.
Please don't tell me it's like Ato.
And they said something. Something about my blood.
Your blood?
I couldn't hear very well because of the glass in the way. But it sounded like they said there was something special about my blood.
Special blood? You think it's got something to do with hemoanima?
But hemoanima comes from the infusers. Our blood's just the medium it uses to manifest. What? It shouldn't matter whether someone's blood is special or not, should it? So, your blood's different from regular people, Shoma? Have you got a crazy high midichlorian count or something? I don't know about that, but it seems like it's different anyway. How can you not know? It's your own body we're talking about. Like I said, the memory's still a little fuzzy, and I was barely awake at the time anyway.
There was one other thing, right, Shoma?
Yes, I did remember something else.
The hospital had more than one of those machines. I wasn't the only one who'd been put in one.
Yep.
It was all of you, too.
How do I make the text go away so I can read it? Or I can see the picture better? There's 7, so there should be 14. We've got Tomato Girl. Is this dude with the white hair? That's Takamaru. Who's this short bitch over in the corner? I don't know. Ado down here. Yep, Tomato Head has Tomato Head, alright.
What?
This is... You were all in those machines at Kamukura General Hospital, just like me.
We must have all been research subjects for the same experiment. We all have the same special kind of blood.
Everyone except Nozomi. Dude, what are you talking about? Us in those machines? That include our group too? Yes. It wasn't clear enough for me to see all the machines, but I'm pretty sure everybody who's here now was also there. Okay, so this looks really bad for him. If he'd had this dream before those other people showed up, and then described them, and then they showed up.
You're crazy, man. First time I saw any of you was when I woke up here in the academy. You're saying we all met before and forgot about it?
In my memory, you all had your eyes closed. I think you were unconscious. I was just barely awake, though. Maybe that's why I was able to remember it. But there's no doubt in my mind that all of this is true. We were all put into those machines at the hospital. We were all part of an experiment there, sometime before we came to this school. But I've never even heard of Kamukura General Hospital. Now, how could I have checked into it? Same here. I never go to the hospital. I don't have money to spare on medical bills. And my robust health is second only to my dedication to my dear sister. You didn't have to bring me into this.
See? It just doesn't add up. We couldn't have been there. Wait. What if it was after the invaders attacked the complex, when our powers first awakened? As soon as I defeated the enemy in my neighborhood, I started to feel dizzy. Before I knew it, I'd blacked out. I'm guessing the same thing happened to all of you.
You have black hair?
When I came to, I was at the academy, with no idea how I got here.
Oh, I guess it's gray? Dark gray?
Naturally, I assumed we were brought here immediately after we passed out. But what if that's not the case? We may have spent weeks or even months in that hospital first, and the gap in our memory would mean we'd be none the wiser.
Hey, yeah! That kind of twist happens in killy games all the time!
It's possible, though, don't you think? If we accept Shoma's memories as true, then it's the only explanation.
So then, what did they do to us while we were there?
They touched your butt, Gaku. Some kind of research, right? Special blood. Maybe it is related to hemoanima after all. I think so too. That's the only thing we all have in common, and...
Oh my god! Enough already! Kurara's shrill voice shattered the contemplative mood that had settled over us. You interrupted our training for this, to hear this piece of trash talk about his ridiculous fantasies? Who the hell cares about any of that?
But this could be an important clue. We might be able to find out more about hemoanima. But Shoma didn't remember any important details. If we can't use this information, what's the point in worrying about it?
Why are you even lending his ravings any credence in the first place? It's obviously nothing but a bunch of lame-brained hogwash. Consider this. Would understanding hemoanima better give us any practical advantage against the invaders? We understand it well enough to use it. Should we not just concentrate on defending the school? This is not the time to get sidetracked and waste our energy on unimportant details. Unimportant? We're never going to learn the whole truth of what's going on here. We've made our peace with that. Now that we've been given this mission, we have no choice but to do it. There's no other option. So, how about you all shut up and start pulling your weight like the rest of us? Nigo didn't tell us everything, but he did at least explain why he couldn't. A lot of the details about the war are just too important. If he told us they were somehow leaked to the enemy, it would ruin anything, everything. Even if it's just being kept in the dark is frustrating. We've accepted that it's for the greater good. We've decided to give all our all to win this war and worry about the details later. In other words, we have the capacity to show perspective and determination. Are those completely alien concepts to you maggots? I mean, look at you! Coming up with weird stories and theories about stuff that does not matter. You've been given a mission. Why can't you just do it? Well, you little cockroach, I'm talking to you! First, you refuse to fight. Then, you muddy matters further with this nonsense. I'm getting tired of it. Just looking at you makes me want to vomit. I just realized I'm using my papyrus voice for her. Come on, human. Let us go have a plate of spaghetti. Yeah, she really does. I'm sorry. I never meant to cause all this trouble. You're probably right. It's all just a fantasy. My brain's always been about as powerful as pond scum. And now it's finally breaking down and making me lose touch with reality. My sincere apologies for all the trouble I've caused. I won't do it again. I won't say another word. I'll just spend the rest of the 100 days in the corner, standing out as little as possible. I'll start right now. Shoma began backing away, but Kurara stepped in to block his path. That self-deprecating act isn't going to cut it this time. You need to be made an example of.
What are you talking about, Kurara?
Don't try to stop me, Nozomi. This bug needs squishing, and I'm the one who's going to do it. This so-called defense unit is full of wishy-washy, work-shy nitwits, and he's the worst out of all of them. His very existence is an insult to everything we stand for. I've had enough of it.
Now that I can lean into it, I know what I'm doing. What's happened to her? Kurara has always been mean, but she's totally blowing her stack right now.
If you really want to make up for what you've done, you should just disappear.
But
And I don't mean hiding away in your room either. I want you out of this academy. Do you understand? I don't care where you go, but I don't want you here.
Well, the thing about that is...
Zip it! No excuses, just go. Leave, move out, mosey, shuffle off, scram, depart, disappear, get out! Get out, get out, get out, get out, get out, get out! Hey, leave him alone, you...
Gaku stepped in and grabbed Kurara's shoulder in an attempt to hold her back. None of us were prepared for what happened next. Gaku gets murdered.
Get your filthy hands off me!
Oh.
Wow, that was awesome! Combo!
Such magnificent boxing technique. Nothing can withstand those fists of fury. She can box?
And Usuzuki receives education in everything we need to enforce our will on society. Political, financial, physical. We can handle any conflict and come out on top. I'm a member of the upper echelons for a reason, Pea-Brain. My family has sculpted me into an absolute frickin' paragon of refinement and excellence. And if any upstart peasants dare to defile my personal space, there will be consequences. Damn it. You'll get yours when the revolution comes.
Oh, his face is really fucked up. Sorry, man. Wish I could help, but you know how it is. I don't hit girls, no matter how much they deserve it. Stop it, Kurara. Please, that's enough. So, I'm guessing you didn't have anything else to tell us? Maybe we should get going. Yeah, maybe you should. What a vexing way to start the morning. Let us return to our training, friends. Come, Lady Kurara.
My wrath must be appeased.
It's best. It's not that I don't appreciate you. It's not that I don't appreciate you trying, but I think it's best that we drop this for now. I'll try to convince them, but it's going to take time. Anyway, I'm sorry that it came to this. I really am. Nozomi gave us an apologetic glance and went to join her friends. Even after the team from the second campus had left, none of us could settle down. If anything, we only got more heated. I'm so sorry, Shoma. I never thought it would blow up like this. No, it's my fault. No, it's my fault. The other team already doesn't like us. And now I've made it worse by annoying them with my nonsensical stories. I'm so useless, so stupid, so lacking in any kind of social awareness. We'd all have been better off if I'd never been born. Well said.
Brother, dearest, don't agree with him.
That tomato lady
Really went ham on you, huh? She made you look like gutter trash. She hit me. That psycho actually hit me.
Oh, I can't make you watch a video right now. That's what I was gonna do while I go get my pizza. Here, you can read about the Kamukara General Hospital. So I grab my pizza. Alright, so what can you tell me about the Kamukara General Hospital that I didn't know a second ago? Oh good, she BRB too. Boom, 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 boom. Yahoo! Gaku had a great next line, by the way.
Even my dad doesn't hit me. I mean, how could he? I've never met the guy.
Is that a good thing? Those guys are really pissing me off now. Ain't no way we're ever gonna make things work with them.
Hey, I see it. There's only one way to resolve our differences. Starts with a K, ends with an illing game, and is totally still a genre with untapped potential.
Arumi, just give it a rest, okay? I'm sorry. If I was better at handling human relationships, this never would have happened. The mood here just keeps getting worse and worse. Let's go have some free time. Gloom descended on the cafeteria. We gradually filed out and made our way back to our rooms, our hearts heavier than they had been in a long time. I'm exhausted already, but there's still plenty of the day left. I should try to make the most of it. The invaders might attack at any time. Let's have some motherfucking free time. Yeah, yeah. Oh, exploration skills. I need plants.
Move out!
What? By progressing through the story you get that? But there's some of them that are like level 5 and we just hit level 2. Oh my god, dude. Well, that looks fun. Way up north. Let's begin. Ah, Gaku got pegged. F you, retard. I mean, dummy. No, I was right the first time. There's a next area? What? I'm gonna eat up the fruit. Hell yeah. Old factory. The inside is ragged and run down. Put something together from the scrap. I have 15 calculation. I got a speaker.
Might as well
Yippee.
take it.
That's a fight. Do I want to do a fight? I guess I'm gonna fight either way. Annihilate all enemies. Yeah, I got it. I'm gonna. Oh, look, a new enemy. What are you? Reduce enemy attack power when attacking. AP +1 when defeating an enemy. So that That reduces our attack power when we attack it? Oh, yeah. Definitely.
Locked and loaded.
Makes the most sense out of anything else I've heard from any of these friggin' people.
go!
Oh, so these are
Here you go!
these are good every battle
Let
out
me
here,
at 'em.
I guess. Though I don't know that for sure.
That's what I'm talking about! Just watch me. Bang, bang, bang! You saw that, right? Let me handle it.
Like a little kid. Mom, look. Mom. Mom.
Let's do this. There. Good to go.
Mommy. Mama.
Armed, ready when you are.
Mom.
Take that.
Leave it to me.
Let's run him
How's
over.
this?
You won't let Kiwi eat with you? That's so mean. I think purples are the hardest. An important
a
looking
little
screw.
something for me.
You find what looks like a pine mushroom. I need to ask Ado about it. Yeah, I'm not gonna eat that mushroom. Not without asking Ado first. A disused gym. This might be a good time to work out. Oh, I'm gonna use the dumbbells. Oh, nice. I worked out. Now I'm stronger. You're singing in the distance. I got a speaker.
Might as well take it.
I thought that was gonna be bad. Like a siren song. Another speaker!
did it.
Oh my god. We are just stacked. You've activated a time. Get Tsubasa to defuse it. Yay!
Might as well take it.
Dude, wait till you see how many speakers I have. Line up hearts. Dang. Bamboo shoots. Ow. Really uncool of you. Book with a white cover. What the fuck? What I get for being racist and picking something with a white cover. I got a thin wire.
Yes.
I was so hoping for a thin wire.
Hauling ass.
Interesting.
Ready when you are.
I can still go on. Let him have it!
Thanks for the help. I'm good whenever. Let's roll. Leave it to me. Out of the way. We did!
My turn. Let's go. That's it. Got it. Let's do this.
Oh, I don't have that attack potion anymore. Interesting.
Full throttle. All out of gas. Let's go.
Stab through him. Yeah. Hauling ass.
Might as well take it.
I got a mega raffle Sia. Cool. Thanks for letting me know. I got a washing machine for a barely working.
Might as well take it.
Takamaru looks okay. Oh my. Oh my, what are you? Oh, how horrifying. I don't want him to add armor to everything within range.
Damn, this is tough.
Wow. Could you be in a worse spot possibly for me? Whatever, I don't
Don't go
know
too
what
crazy.
anyway.
Here we go.
Here! I've got this.
It's not gonna like explode, is it?
My turn. Ah! All right. I've got this. Time to use it. Here we go.
Oh, I didn't even need to use that. How lucky for me.
Yeah! Got it! I've got this. Take this! Ready when you are. Ha! All right.
What to do with my last move?
Let's freaking go!
Let's do this. Take this! Good to go. That's it. Let's go. Here! Got it!
Full throttle. Eat this!
Say when. Ah!
I was a little scared by that big guy. A little tiny little bit. Or Koikum. For the pebble. Yeah, for sure.
Oh, yeah!
Oh man, I got some tough string. Thank goodness. That's exactly what I was hoping for. Do I just get to go end exploration?
Time to head back.
Nice.
You never know when the...
Well then.
Wow, that kind of sucks. I didn't get any of the clothy things. There weren't any enemy attacks today. I'm more worried about the state of things inside the school. Even if becoming one big team is too much to ask, I hope we can at least get by without any more infighting. For long, I drifted off into a dreamless sleep. It was a welcome release from all the problems plaguing my mind. Why do I have a micropenis?
Up and Atom troops, time to rise and shine! Get ready for your 34th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy. Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable and suffering the insufferable to pave the way for humanity's future greatness. Be ready to give your lives to protect our beloved school from the vile and barbaric enemy.
Okay, time to check out the cafeteria. I wonder how everyone's doing today. Everyone's in the room. Except for these two freaks. Sure enough, it's just our old original group here. Not that I'd expect to see the others after what happened yesterday. I knew it was a good idea to smother my rice with ketchup and mayonnaise. It gives it such a greasy texture. Chocolate-covered bananas and fried shrimp make a great combination too. The sweet and spicy flavors are in constant competition. At least those two are happy, eating the nastiest things they can find. Gee, it sure is boring around here. I can't believe I haven't woken up with a severed head in my bed yet. I just wasn't made for these peaceful times. Maybe I'll cut my own head off just for something to do. And Darumi is the same as ever. No use waiting around hoping Nozomi will show up. I might as well just eat and get going. I ate a hasty breakfast and headed back to my room, not stopping to talk to anyone longer than I had to. Who's that remind you of? As much as this rift between our two groups bothers me, it's also been a while since the last attack. There's bound to be another one soon. I should make sure I'm fully prepared, just in case. Free time! Your mom's ominous. What do you think? Stuff for Takamaru? Maru? She's mominous. Okay, get out. You've had enough time here. Go. Go on.
Have you been stalking me?
Creativity went up by 20! Yeah, I'm just that smart. Splatter movies to Darumi. Oh, do you think the ball gag goes to the freak assassin? I can give gifts to everyone now.
Wow! From me? Yes! Thank you!
I think I wrote Dear Sister Boxer. Let's see if I did. Yep, there it is. Dear Sister gift box goes to Ema. He likes that. He was like, wow. And Darumi was like, wow. Science? Science?
Head east. You never know when the invade. Well then.
Let's go to bed. Another day with no fighting, either inside the school or out. But we haven't made any real progress either. Everyone's still just as on edge as before. If the invaders do attack when we're like this, will we be able to fight them off? Somehow, I don't think so. Nozomi said to give it more time. I hate sitting around doing nothing though. I guess we should have expected this. Feeling frustrated and powerless, I lay down and allowed myself to fall into a light, fitful sleep. Full of fit.
Get ready for it. Prepare to spend. Be ready to give your.
What a vibe. It's 35. What a vibe. It's 35. I doubt there's been any new developments, but I should probably head to the cafeteria anyway. Or at least there's some actual stomachable people here. Looks like today isn't any better than yesterday. If anything, I'd say our team's starting to fall apart. The others know how to work as a team. I'll give them that. I know I'm not one to talk. I wasn't here yesterday either. I was up late in the workshop and ended up oversleeping. What about Shoma? How's he doing? Has anyone seen him since the incident? So far as I can tell, he's been holed up in his room the whole time. I figured as much. What's with Edo, though? Eto. It looks like there's something on his mind. I better not worry about it. I'll see you guys later. Hey, Eto, is everything okay? Do you still feel bad about what happened with Shoma and Kurara? Well, of course I do, but that's not the only thing that's bothering me. I've been thinking about what we discussed before, and we need to talk about parallel universes. I've been looking into it in more detail, mostly by reading any relevant information the library has on the subject. The more I learn, and the more I think about it, I feel like it's a more plausible explanation than we gave it credit for. Now, Nozomi and your childhood friend really could be the same person, just from different universes. You're serious about this? Think Nozomi somehow crossed over from another reality? Actually, no. I don't think it's Nozomi who crossed over. You mean, I'm the one who's from another dimension? Not just you, but all of us. Remember how we lost consciousness after our first fight in the Tokyo residential complex? Right before that, I felt strange. It wasn't just exhaustion or a regular dizzy spell. It was more like an advanced dizzy spell. It was a warlock. The world was warping around me. I'd never experienced anything like that before. Yeah, I felt something weird too. Kind of like my body was being dragged away somewhere. Isn't it possible that what we felt was the sensation of crossing over into an alternate reality? What, we all just fell into another world out of nowhere? That's kind of a stretch. Slow down, guys. I have no idea what either of you are talking about. Where's all this parallel universe stuff coming from? It's just a theory we've been working on. It probably sounds pretty crazy, huh? Not at all. I actually think that too. I just never said anything until now because I thought no one would take me seriously. Really? I mean, no matter how you look at it, this school and the area around it are way too removed from anything we saw in the TRC. And when Shoma told us about the hospital and the weird machines, I thought maybe that could be the reason why.
What if that's what the weird machines we got put inside were for?
What if they're how we were sent from our world to this one?
Those machines sent us here?
Yeah, maybe they're teleporters or miniature wormhole generators or something. Stuff like that happens all the time in superhero movies. We could be like just the next world over in the multiverse. But those are just stories. That kind of stuff doesn't happen in real life. I chilled off before I could say it. After all, what even was real anymore? Nothing about us being here was normal. The distinction between fantasy and reality was nowhere near as clear as it used to be. If this is a parallel world, though, that makes getting home even more difficult. We can't do it on our own. That's for sure. I guess we'll have to wait and see what happens when we get to day 100. That's only if our parallel universe theory is correct. We should keep an open mind. I'll see if I can come up with anything else. Thanks. I'll leave it to you then. Okay, but I'm pretty much convinced now. Multiverse all the way! Just like in my favorite movie, Infinity Wars. Tsubasa was getting weirdly enthusiastic about this. I tried not to say anything to encourage her. After I'd finished breakfast, I went back to my room. Parallel universes. Here we are again. No matter how much I try to dismiss it, the idea keeps coming back. No, the same man keeps telling you the same idea. It doesn't just keep coming back. All of us blacking out. The gap in our memories. The strange machines. It all supports that theory, I guess. I feel like that's not the whole story. Or maybe I just don't want to accept that it's true. Now, what should I do for the rest of the day? Gotta be ready for the next attack. Oh my god. Fuck this game, dude. Is there anyone even teaching us observation? I don't think so. It'd be cool if it would tell us how to find things. Well, we gave a present to Ema last time, so let's give a present to Kako this time. Kako. Oh my god, a computer. There's a self-help book under his name of Sire. Okay. Restricted area. I'm curious about what lies beyond. Won't let me in. Why did they have to add a restricted 18+ area only? Everything there is to know about the Tokyo residential chalk. Wait, no, this isn't what I wanted to do. I just said I was gonna. Oh, fuck. Tokyo residential complex is a fortress within an all-weather dome. Its size is roughly 390 square miles. Mankind's sole residential area, based on the 23 wards of the old world city of Tokyo. Mankind's sole residential area? Some 500,000 people live peacefully under a roof that shields the sky. On the surface, society operates under capitalism
that encourages the free market, but the wealth gap is rather small and in practice is closer to communism. The Tokyo Residential Complex's governing body is the Tokyo Residential Complex Administration, whose members inherit their positions. Predecessor of the Tokyo Residential Complex was completed around years ago. The sponsor of the construction plan was Uzuzuki's. Blank, who was blank at the time, set up the Blank Project to protect mankind from blank. Blank Project? Gopher Project. Together with their sworn friends, Blank and Blank, they blank a coup d'etat. Yes. Uh-huh. Most of this has been censored. It's practically unreadable now. Hey, but it still increased my exploration by 5 and got me that second point in social studies I wanted.
Huh?
Oh, someone's at the door. I wonder what they want. I casually walked over the door and opened it. Standing on the other side was probably the last person I expected to see. Nozomi. Sorry for disturbing you. Oh no, it's... Suddenly, face to face with Nozomi, I completely froze up. She must have picked up on how awkward I was feeling and got straight to business. I need you to come with me. There's an altercation in the cafeteria. An altercation? Oh no, are they fighting again? What's it about this time? I don't know. One minute everything was fine, the next everyone was yelling at each other. Probably nothing too important, but with how tense things are right now, it got out of hand really fast. I don't think I can stop them on my own. Alright, in that case we'd better hurry. Thank you. Come on. Without another word, Nozomi and I headed to the cafeteria. What's gonna happen? The moment we opened the door, we were assaulted with a wall of noise. You're all as insolent as you are incompetent. If you were government officials, I'd be rallying for your immediate impeachment, resignation, and execution. Good thing we're not government officials then. Your anger is completely justified, Lady Kurara. To heartlessly steal away the fruits of your labor is unforgivable. In the face of such malfeasance, even the holy Jumanji's sword trembles with outrage. Too much information, Kiyoshika. Keep your shenanigans with your vibrating sword to yourself. Hey, I am on your side. And just so everyone knows, these allegations of vibrating shenanigans are entirely false. They sure know how to beat a joke dead, don't they? Hey, so what is everyone fighting about? Aren't you guys overreacting? This isn't that big of a deal, is it? I don't know about that, sweetie. Emotional responses are very subjective, you know? Like, maybe if your whole family got tortured to death, you'd be real cut up about it, but I wouldn't feel a thing. Why is everything gotta be about death and torture with you? You're trying to shock us, it ain't working. What's up, guys? What's going on? Takumi, I'm sorry. I tried to calm things down, but I couldn't stop them. Hate to admit it, but with my condition, I'm not very good in situations like these. Yeah, get back to your sick bed, invalid. And Takumi, now that you're here, you can make yourself useful. I want you to bear witness. Bear witness to what? I really am more into dolphins. I'm going to expose the criminal hiding in our ranks and mete out sweet, merciless judgment. Criminal, wait. What do you mean by merciless? Look, I don't know what happened here, but I'm sure if we all took a minute to calm down, did Ima eat, like, her cake? Oh, I'm perfectly calm. My pulse is at a steady 65 beats per minute. So when I say whoever took my treasure from me will pay, you know it's not just an emotional outburst, it's a promise. The name of the Uzuzukis, I'll have my revenge. Can you go back a few steps, maybe? What's all this about a treasure being stolen? Fine. It pains me to relieve this tragedy all over again, but I suppose you have a right to know. Somebody here, some wolves in sheep's clothing, ate all the curry I made last night. Huh? I put my heart and soul into it, taking great pains to get the consistency exactly right. Then I put it in the refrigerator overnight, tucked up tight and safe from danger, or so I thought. Some miscreant gobbled up every last spoonful as if it were just some low-class slop.
This is unacceptable.
How's flaying sound for an execution method? Once you find the culprit, I'll peel him like a grape.
I like it. Let's go with that.
Going to flay someone alive for eating your curry? You really have to understand, Carrara really likes curry. Like, really, really. Could use a Faraday's constant worth of reallys, and it wouldn't be enough. And this batch didn't come out of the Rationomatic either. She wanted to make it by hand, using her traditional family recipe.
Ooh, Suzuki curry is a dish that depends on precise heat management. Let it get too hot or too cold, and the flavor completely falls apart. You have to supervise it constantly from start to finish, with the same care you'd use around a newborn babe. Each batch is as precious to me as if it were my own child. And now some low-down thief has taken it away from me.
Alright, so the thing that keeps sticking out of my head is that two weird things have happened in the refrigerator now, if no one admits to this.
Snatching a child away in the dead of night. Truly a despicable crime.
Weren't you always planning on eating this child, though?
Ugh, this is stupid. All this over a little curry? I'm out of here.
Who said you could leave, you pizza-faced cinderblock?
There's the galactic bazooka, and the crowd goes wild. Is that what the attack's called? Damn it, that's the second time you've got the jump on me. Let that be a warning to you. Nobody is allowed to leave until the culprit is found and receives their punishment. But you're not actually going to execute them, are you? Absolutely. It's just a shame they'll be able to come back afterwards.
In that case, how about we focus on really making it hurt? It'll make for a better punishment that way. We could, I don't know, chop them into little pieces and serve them up in a new batch of curry. Enough with the gore. You're not impressing anyone. Wait a minute. You're talking about execution pretty casually, but you're not planning on using your hemo anima, are you?
What else? Enemies of the Uzuzuki family deserve the same treatment as the enemies of humanity we've sworn to exterminate.
But Carrara...
You're really not kidding, are you? You're going to use your full power on one of us, all over a little curry. Well, don't go thinking we'll take that lying down. We're pretty strong too, you know. Great idea! Let's make it a Hemo Anima Battle Royale! I'll go grab our infusers!
Guys, stop it. Dermatitis, please. Right when we were on the verge of descending into an all-out brawl, somebody on the edge of the group raised their hand. Ado. Oh, I was gonna guess Shuma. Excuse me for interrupting, but it was me. I'm the culprit. I'm sorry. Really, really sorry. Huh? Shoma, what did you mean just now? That's what I said. It was me. I ate the curry Carrara left in the refrigerator. What? I'm guilty. You can do whatever you want with me. Flay me, slice me up, use your hemo anima on me. I won't complain. I'm just a burden on the school with absolutely no redeeming features after all. Shoma, are you serious? Of course. Why would I lie? Anyway, you found the culprit now, so you guys can stop fighting. I see. Carrara took a series of slow, deliberate steps towards Shoma. How was it?
You ate it, right? How did it taste?
It was delicious.
That's all. Might have forgiven you if you'd had something more interesting to say. Alright, let's get on with the flaying.
Go ahead. Feel free to turn me into curry too. At least I can finally be useful by providing nourishment for everyone.
But why would you want... Very well. If you're resigned to your fate, there's no use wasting time. My sublime human anima will be the last thing you ever see.
Carrara, no. Think about what you're saying. Hemo Enema was created to protect life, not destroy it. We shouldn't be using it on each other.
Alright, Mizzy Good Two Shoes. I get your point. How about we make it a one-on-one mock battle? That's fair, right? A mock battle? Maggot and I will duel each other, no holds barred. He can defend himself or fight back however he wants. Can't accuse me of being unfair or unnecessarily cruel now. It's just a friendly little training exercise between squad members. Verily, that sounds like a reasonable way to resolve things. You think? That'd be awesome. Bye-bye. Step forward, maggot. I want to finish this and get on with my day. But I can't. Shoma doesn't know how to use Hemo-Anima. It wouldn't be a fair fight. He's a member of the Special Defense Unit, isn't he? If he hasn't taken the time to learn how to fight, it's his own fault. Unless you're offering to take his place, heck, why don't you all get in on the action? Lady, you're not that smart, or strong, or either. I'll slice you up and serve you to the invaders with fava beans and a nice Chianti. You know what, Army? I think it's time you paid for being such a stuck-up jerk. Look at you, breathing heavy with that fiery look in your eyes. You're making me want to jump in and tear things up too.
Hey!
Back off, pretty boy. You'll have to go through me first. Zounds, you'll not threaten my comrades, sir. I swear on my sword, justice will be done. It looks like both groups are going to wipe each other out after all. Not that I'll get involved either way.
Brother dearest, stop making it worse.
Please, everyone, I'm sure we can resolve this peacefully.
Peace was never an option. All that's left is to allow our destructive impulses free rein. It's happening. It's finally happening. Viva killing! This is bad. At this rate, there'll be no holding them back. They really should give her a poo-hoo-hoo line. If we start lashing out at each other, everything will fall apart. Any sense of order we've built will collapse into complete madness. No, this war has always been nothing but madness. I'm starting to think we all must be a little crazy too. Between the invaders, our Hemo-Anima powers, and all the way too convenient technology around here, our sense of what's real or normal has already become completely warped. If we lose our last semblance of sanity now, I don't think we can come back from that. Please, we shouldn't.
All of you, knock it off right now!
Oh, really? I hadn't meant to yell that loud, but at least I had everyone's attention. Now that I'd started, I couldn't stop. The words came spilling out one after another. I know you've all got your issues with each other, but we can't start fighting among ourselves. That would be letting the enemy win. If somebody has to fight to resolve this, let's stick with the one-on-one duel. Just Karura and Shoma. But Shoma can't fight.
Hey!
Not suggesting we throw him in right away. I'd like some time to get him ready. To get him to a point where he can fight. Sir Shoma is the one at fault here. Yeah, he was just like, let's just kill this little bastard instead of each other. You're in no position to make demands on his behalf. No. That's fine with me. It is? How much time do you want? Teaching Shoma to fight won't be easy. Then again, a time limit could help to motivate him. This being such a pressing matter, you shouldn't expect too much. Perhaps 2 or 3 days at most. 8. I'll wait 8 days. Really? Are you sure, Lady Kurara? Even weekly manga series don't make the readers wait that long for the next part of the story. 8 is the Osuzuki's lucky number. It never steers us wrong, in business or in life. But that's the maximum, okay? If there's an enemy attack before then, I win by default. No questions asked. Understand? Alright, I can live with that. And another thing, this isn't just between me and Shoma. It's a battle for supremacy among our two teams. No, it's not. Let's make it more interesting. Winning side can order the losers to do anything they want. No questions asked. Wait, when you say anything, I mean anything. Those are my terms. Take them or leave them. Yeah! That's what she was aiming for. If I want the extra time, I've got no choice but to accept it. And it's decided. Kyoshika, they've got 8 days. When's their time limit? Oro, today is day 35, so 8 days away is 5, 3, carry the 1, day 43. I was just going to say that. There's nothing wrong with my math skills. Addition is not my forte, that's all. Well, my little dung beetles, it looks like your fate will be in my hands very soon. I cannot wait to have you beneath my heel where you belong.
Kurara stormed away, her piercing, high-pitched laugh echoing down the halls long after she left.
Hey, get back here! I didn't agree to any of this!
Anything we want, huh? I have so many ideas already. Confound it all. If it weren't for the addition, I'd make a fine mathematician, I assure you. Yugamu, and Koshika followed soon after, but Nozomi stayed a little longer. Are you sure about this? She's gonna hold you to that. Are you sure about this? She's gonna hold you to that promise.
It wasn't a promise. Takumi said all that on his own. It'll never stand up in court.
I think it was the right decision, though. It was the only way to stop a fight from breaking out right there and then.
Huh?
That would have been fine with me, of course.
Brother dearest, if you can't say anything nice...
I'll see what I can do to calm Kurara down, but I don't know if it will do any good. Once she fixates onto an idea like this, it's hard to talk her out of it. One last apologetic look, Nozomi left to join her friends.
So we're really doing this? I know we've got 8 days, but still.
8 days max, remember? If the invaders attack before then, we take the L.
Hey!
We gotta get Shoma ready, ASAP! That tomato head will be seeing stars before she knows what hit her.
Sounds like a tall order to me. Do you really think you could beat her, Shoma? Not really, no. Now I'm seeing stars.
Whether it's 8 days or 100 years, I'll still be just as useless as ever. I'm not built for fighting. It must be some kind of defect. It's better if you don't expect anything from me. I'm afraid we don't have much of a choice. Maybe just think about it for today. I won't force you to do anything you don't want to, but you're the only one who can prevent a disaster here, Shoma. Like I said, think about it. Alright, I guess I can do that much. We decided to leave things at that for today and went back to our rooms. By the time I noticed, it was already dark outside. One conversation for the entire day. Oh no, we had free time today.
Soldiers, it's time to hit the hay. You never know when the invaders might attack, so rest up while you still can. Well then, good night.
I never expected everything to come down to a duel between Shoma and Kurara. If he can win, great. I seriously doubt that's going to happen, though. And there's that stuff about us having to follow their orders. No, I can't get distracted by what-ifs. That'll only make things worse. Doing my best to shut out those troubling thoughts, I got into bed and forced myself to sleep. I dreamt about Karua's boobs.
Get ready for your 36. Prepare to spend. Be ready to give your.
I wonder if Shoma's feeling any more motivated today. I better go to the cafeteria and check. Shoma's not here? No. Ada went to get him a while back, but he hasn't come back yet. Damn it, this ain't no time to be hiding in this room.
Even if he does make up his mind to fight, he'll have his work cut out for him. My whole face hurts from where Kurara hit me.
After waiting a while longer, the last two members of our group finally made an appearance. Come on, Shoma. Edo practically had to drag Shoma through the door. Even then, he kept his eyes on the floor, refusing to meet our gaze. Shoma was determined to stay in his room. He said he couldn't face all of us. Given the circumstances, I felt I was justified in bringing him in a little more forcefully than I usually would. It's too much trouble. My existence, I mean, causes nothing but trouble to all of you. I can't do anything right. If you rely on me for anything, it will only lead you to despair in the end. Shoma, have you thought any more about what we talked about yesterday? Like, does no one listen to this dude? Yes, I spent the whole evening giving it some serious thought, and I've come to a conclusion. I really can't do it. A perennial underachiever like me has no business fighting a duel, let alone trying to win it. Wow. Wow, you're wimping out. What a surprise.
Oh, sheesh, come on, man. Why you gotta be like that? Guess we've got no choice but to go with plan B then. Slaughter each other, get revived, rinse and repeat.
Shoma, you need to stop being so hard on yourself. You just put in the effort, you'll see that you're not nearly as weak as you think you are. And you don't have to do it alone. We'll all help you any way we can.
Yeah, maybe I could get stronger with enough effort if I were a normal person. But I'm abnormal. No, subnormal. No, even that's giving me too much credit. At any rate, I'm not the kind of person who can change for the better. My uselessness is baked right into me on a cellular level. There's no overcoming something like that. Are you sure? I mean, I always thought my problem with throwing up meant that I was totally unsuited for fighting, but here I am. Our problems might seem similar at first glance, but mine's a lot more serious, more fundamental.
Hey, hit me.
What? Takamaru got to his feet and slumped over to where Shoma was standing.
Just hit me. See what happens.
Shoma reluctantly raised his arm, made a fist, and propelled himself toward Takamaru in an unenthusiastic, low-energy kind of way.
Alright, let's ignore how long that took you, plus the fact I barely felt a thing. The important thing is you did it. You threw a punch and it connected. So, what you got to complain about? Shoma?
What's that about selfish people, Aurora? See what I mean now? Been like this for as long as I can remember. The slightest sign of conflict and my body just shuts down. It's like an extreme allergic reaction. Even a single punch is enough to set it off. My whole body itches. I get a headache. I break into a fever, and before I know it, I've passed out.
Hey!
I'm just saying, you were trying to say that he was being selfish. It's like, that's what happens. He has a reason. Wow, you really weren't exaggerating when you said you couldn't fight even if you wanted to. I tried to tell you. This allergy to violence must be the reason Shoma's self-esteem is in the toilet too. You know what? We need to know about how he did his test to get in here though. No wonder if he feels like he's destined to fail in everything he does. Do you understand now? I'm completely defective. I'll never achieve anything. You should just give up on me. You can't do that. You're lined up to fight Kuwara next week. There's no getting out of it.
Ain't just about you either. If they win, the rest of us will have to do whatever they say too.
No, that's not true. I wonder what they'll make us do. Maybe they'll make us their slaves and force us to wait upon their every whim? Or humiliate us by treating us like animals? Stripping us of any shred of human dignity? Finally, a punishment that fits my skill set. I'm truly sorry for putting you all in this unfair position. But there's really nothing I can do about it. You'd be better off forgetting about me and using this time to figure out a way to make peace with them.
Shoma.
I'll get out of your way now, so you won't have to be sick of the sight of me anymore. Feel free to call me if you feel like hitting someone to vent your frustrations. Mumbling even more self-deprecating comments than usual, Shoma scuttled away from the group and out of the cafeteria. That went about as well as expected.
Yeah, he showed as much fighting spirit as a salted slug.
What do I do now? I don't even want to think about what those guys will make us do when he loses. Oh, I get it. So what she's saying in her barks, she's saying ruff ruff arf woof whine, and what that means is a killing game would make all those little problems go away. Isn't it strange though? Whoever's in charge of all this must have known about Mr. Genzaki's condition.
Yeah!
So why did they put him in this unit? Someone who can't fight has no place in a war zone like this. Maybe. Shouldn't be the one making that point. No, you're right. They wouldn't select someone who couldn't fight. Maybe they didn't do any research on us. We could have just been chosen at random.
Let's assume they did know about it though.
By that logic, Shoma's inclusion in the unit was deliberate. There has to be some special reason that he's here. Special reason?
Perhaps he has a hidden potential he doesn't know about. Something that makes him unique, even valuable.
Maybe, yeah. Could be something remote controlled. Valuable. Him You're letting your imagination run away with you, Mr. Aotsuki. It's probably just an administrative error. Let's say you're right. Whatever this potential is, it's no good to us now. If Shoma isn't willing to work on whatever skill or talent he might be hiding, it's just gonna stay buried. What if we could get him to think about himself more positively? That might be the first step in helping him overcome his shortcomings. Guess it's just a matter of convincing him to look on the bright side. You're up, Takumi. Wait, what? Yeah, man, you're great at talking people around. The bar might be a little too high this time, though. Mr. Gonzaki's lack of drive shows through on every aspect of his features. Even on a good day, he looks like a dead-eyed zombie. Right. Physiognomy may have been discredited a long time ago, but Shoma's the kind of specimen that could give it a resurgence. Guys, quit being so mean. What do you say, Takumi? What do you say, Takumi? Alright, I'll do it. It's pretty much our only hope anyway. I'm our only hope, you guys. You hear me? It's all me. I'm sure Shoma has something or someone back home that he wants to protect, just like the rest of us. Maybe if I can remind him of that, he'll start to feel a little more motivated. That approach worked for me and Gaku. We'll just have to hope it works again. It's all up to you now, Mr. Sumino. Let us know if there's anything we can do. You know what, Mr. Sumino, the last person to do that was the fat guy from number 1. The comic writer. Tofu. Yes, it's his dog. That's right, we're all in this together. Let's show these chumps what real teamwork looks like. Sure, I'll even do it for minimum wage and no bonus. You want to get paid to help out? Haifumi, yes. You've got 7 days at most. Depending on when the next attack happens, I may have even less time than that, though. I have to do whatever I can to convince Shoma to be positive. Having decided on our plan for the week ahead, the meeting broke up and we all returned to our rooms. Yeah, that was a good remembrance. Eito said Shoma could have been chosen to be in this unit for a reason. That he may have potential none of us have recognized yet. But in order to find out what it is, I'm going to have to chip away at his deep-seated sense of self-loathing. Guess I'll start by trying to draw information out of him and see where that leads. I should do it soon. I can't take this time for granted. Talk to me. Something Shoma done. What about a plushie? Huh? A plushie? Everyone once mumbling something about wanting a plushie to sleep with at night. No, never mind. We don't have to fight with him. Anyone who'd sleep with a plushie is a nerd. Over in one, yeah. You wanted a plushie? This seems like a promising lead. You're pretty good at sewing, right? Would you be willing to make a plushie for Shoma? What? Why would I make something for a guy? What? Why would I make something for a guy? I mean, it would be to persuade him to fight. Then you make it. I don't work for free. Here, I'll give you what you need to make it. You can thank me later. Gaku tossed some cloth and cotton at me before rushing away. So much for getting his help. What is wrong with all of these people? Can't wait! You startled me. What do you mean you can't wait? I mean, how is this not just exciting? I wonder what humiliating punishment those other guys are planning for me. Think they're gonna make me act like a dog? It's not like we're definitely going to lose. Shoma might pull off a huge upset. Please, of course he's not. He's just going to forfeit. Just give it up and become a dog with me. We can lick their boots together. No, I was about to go look for a nice collar. How about you join me? It's not me. I had nothing to do with this. I'm playing this game because you told me to. You told me about it. You roped me into this. Figure there has to be an abandoned pet shop around the residential area. You're not buying much, Pori. I know. You got 20 kids. You don't know when to give up, do you, Mr. Sumino? You're still trying to force Mr. Genzaki to fight?
Hey!
Of course I am. Shoma doesn't fight Koara. Who knows what might be forced to do? Yes, but I doubt you'll get anywhere. Mr. Genzaki is as non-confrontational as they come. I heard that even when the invaders destroyed his home in the Tokyo residential complex, he just ran away without fighting back. He didn't even check to see if family was okay. Just ran away with his dog. You think a coward who wouldn't even fight for his family would fight for us? For the record, I say no way. Yeah. Even his family isn't a good enough reason to fight in Shoma's eyes. Then what would he fight for? The dog? The dog they just said? The dog? The dog.
Oh.
Something Shoma might want. I'll have to guess something dog related. Dog related? He had a pet dog back in the Tokyo residential complex. A small Shiba Inu named Leo. That's the dog we chased. Shoma had a dog? Actually, I think I remember him mentioning it too. Yeah, he did.
My only friend is my pet dog.
First thing he ever said. Leo only took to Shoma, and they were always together. From the morning walks to sleeping in the same bed, the two were practically inseparable. So they were two peas in a pod. Shoma must have treated Leo like a brother. They weren't peas. He was a dog. I'm sure he's sad being part from someone so important to him. So I think he'd be delighted if you gave something that reminded him of Leo. What could I give him though? Something with a Shiba Inu on it? Wait, I'm in the library already. Why don't I look for a book on dogs? This seems like a book Shoma would like. A picture about a Shiba Inu should be right up his alley. That doesn't look like a Shiba Inu that I know of. Okay, I'm starting to get an idea of what present to get for him. Yeah, we just did this. Shiba dog plushie. The materials I'll need are a picture of a dog, cloth, cotton, and a collar. I'm sure the dog picture can be substituted for the picture. The dog picture book. I need a dog collar. Okay, I'll go search in the residential area tomorrow for a dog collar. Why don't we just go ask Dermatitis for her dog collar, because you know she has one.
Up and out of troops! Time to rise and shine! Get ready for your 37th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy! Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable and suffering the insufferable to pave the way for humanity's future greatness. Be ready to give your lives to protect our beloved school from the vile and barbaric enemy!
Okay, today I'm gonna go find that dog collar. I bet that dog. I bet that dog. I get to take people with me.
I'm heading out.
it this way? That the one? Oh, that's the one.
I'll take that.
I bet you will, baby. I got a turnip, bro.
Did it.
Make the hole bigger. Oh. Should have installed paw sense. Tsubasa got kicked. Should have been in her car.
What?
I got a school uniform. Okay. Climb the tree. Get a rainbow feather.
Yes!
Rainbow, bitches. Prepare it. Oh, I got.
We did it.
Hell yeah. I get to move one space extra. Yay. Find the artist kit. Use them to dress your wounds. Now take them as materials, obviously.
Ooh, a little something
Tsubasa's
for me.
fine. She's super cute. I'm gonna leave the tiger alone. That was weird. Got a collar. Yes, I got the collar. Now I have everything I need. I should hurry back and craft that plushie. Yay! No battles. You spelled install wrong, you freak.
Aha!
Yes, the Shiba Inu's plushie's done. I'll take the freshly made gift and head over to Shoma's immediately. Persuasion battle time. Did you come here to change my mind? Please give up trying to make me fight, I'm begging you. A loser like me has no chance against Kurara. I'm trash garbage, a bottom-feeding cockroach. You're wrong to put your faith in someone like me. What? You're giving this to me? I can't accept this. Plushie, this cute doesn't deserve to be contaminated by a loser like me. Come on, don't be like that and just take it. Or do you not like it? No, I do like it. This puppy is awfully cute. I fell in love at first sight. That's exactly why I can't accept it. I'm going to leave the school tonight. I can't subject this cutie to such a harsh track. What do you mean leave the school? You can't even use your hemo enema yet. The invaders will kill you. Yes, it's my way of apologizing. I believe my death will allow Kurara's anger to subside. I mean, if you're willing to die anyway, why not just try fighting her? If you fight like hell, you might even be able to beat her. Shoma silently started packing his things. He's seriously going to leave the school. No, I can't let him go. I need to get this self-destructive Shoma to start believing in himself. I need to persuade him to stay and fight. Persuasion time. Please give up trying to make me fight. I was born a loser, a cockroach who can't even fight.
You saw what happened to me? I passed out just by lightly tapping someone. It's clear what would happen if I fought Kurara. I will make it up to her with my death, so if we can just forget about the fight.
Don't worry. You can do it.
I can't do anything. The only thing I can just about manage to do is make poop. It's almost laughable how human garbage like me can produce poop every day. I'm like a walking fertilizer factory. I'm a worthless human being, a pollutant who can take.
We can do our best together.
It wouldn't matter. Some things are impossible to overcome. I'm incompetent and worthless with zero potential. No amount of effort will change that, which is why I've given up on trying. You think I can go out there and fight with everyone's fate in my hands? Oh, please don't count on me for anything. I'm begging you. Please, just...
I'll never stop believing in you.
Please stop, Takumi. Why won't you just let me go? Give up on getting me to fight Kurara. Actually, just give up on me as a human being.
There's nothing more painful to me than having someone believe in me.
Why do you hate it that much? Not necessarily a bad thing, right? That's because you're not constantly letting people down. Bottom feeders like me only know how to fall short of expectations. Scared of disappointing people. I'm just going to disappoint people who believe in me, and I'd rather die before I get the chance. I see, it's not that Shuma doesn't want to fight, he's scared of disappointing people. Why does he feel that way to this degree? Maybe he has some trauma related to disappointing people. Shuma, I'm here if you want to talk about it. Why are you so scared of letting people down?
My parents were part of the elite, unlike me. A doctor and a lawyer. But unfortunately, I didn't inherit their excellent genetics. I'm stupid, I'm unathletic, I have no friends, I'm ugly. Plus, I pass out when I come into conflict with anyone. All my parents, teachers, and relatives who were hoping for my potential to manifest started to give up on me. They would say I was stupid for believing in him, without giving a single thought to how hurtful their words were. That's when I realized that I'm better off running away from their expectations. If nobody expects anything of me, then I can't disappoint them.
There are some expectations you should never run away from.
Expectations I should never run away from? It's just hard for me to imagine as someone who's continued to...
You can't run away from Leo's faith in you.
How do you know about Leo? Edo told me you had a dog named Leo. You were close, weren't you? You slept in the same bed every night? Quit using the past tense? Yes, Leo couldn't sleep unless I slept with him. I went to bed every night hugging him in my arms. Shoma hugged the plushie I gave him. He might be trying to remember how Leo felt in his arms. Right now, Leo could be suffering from sleepless nights out in the cold, thinking you'll never come back. Out in the cold? Oh right, Leo doesn't have a home because the invaders destroyed it. He started to tremble as he squeezed the plushie tighter. He's starting to remember. That feeling that someone important to him is in danger. Where could Leo be now? He must be waiting for me. Shoma, I understand how you want to run away from people's expectations. It's scary to disappoint people, but there are some expectations that you should never run away from. If you even ignore the expectations of the people who matter to you, then you really are useless. Stop saying that you'll make up for it with your death and step up to the challenge. Do right by Leo, your faithful companion who's awaiting your return. You're right, I can't die here. I'm sure Leo's out there somewhere waiting for me to come back. I have to survive these 100 days, whatever it might take. In order to make that happen, I have to stop being scared and fight. You finally made up your mind to join us? You gotta go tell everyone. They'll be so happy to hear it. I took Shoma by the hand and tried to lead him out of the room, but... That was Shoma. He didn't budge, he just stood there trembling. How am I supposed to beat Kurara? I can't even imagine winning this match, no matter how much I try. All I can picture is her pummeling me into a humiliating defeat. Now that he's finally contemplating fighting for the first time, he has to confront his fear of losing. What can I do to beat Kurara? If I lose, all of you will be subjected to their awful requests. I can't just ask Shoma to fight with zero chance of winning. I've come this far, I need to calm him down and help him overcome his fear of losing.
How am I supposed to beat Kurara? She was born a winner. The difference between us is like night and bird poop. To be honest, I don't think I can possibly beat her. I know that if I lose, all of you will be subject.
Don't worry,
Please, tell me! I have to beat Kurata! Please!
Retry.
To be honest, I know that. What do I have any chance of?
it's okay if you lose.
What do you mean it's okay? I mean, of course I'd rather you win, but even if you lost, it wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. Kuara is a pretty strong opponent for your first fight, after all. That doesn't make it okay for me to lose. If I lose, you will all be subjected to an awful punishment. And we accept that. We're all in this together, so we share the risk. I'm sure she's not going to kill us over this. But then what's even the point of me fighting? The point is for you to rise to the challenge. That'd be a huge step forward for you, right? Once you get this experience under your belt, you'll be able to do it again.
Why are you so nice to me?
I'm not being nice. I just have faith in you. Even if you lose here, or countless times in the future, I have faith that one day you'll come out on top. Having faith is about how long you continue to believe in someone.
Ultimate nice guy.
Even if you lose, I'll never be disappointed in you.
Okay.
I'll continue to believe in you. So I don't want you to worry about the outcome. If you continue fighting through the losses without giving up, you're going to find your own way of fighting eventually.
The ultimate nice guy?
I guarantee it.
Well, the other thing he was talking about, the ultimate pooper. My own way of fighting? What could a measly worm like me possibly do, apart from flop around and get in the way? Honestly, I can't imagine ever finding something that makes me actually feel useful. But even so, maybe I can try. I'm the ultimate gooner. We already knew this. Maybe I can put in the effort to figure it out. That's all I'm asking for. Even trying is an important step forward. Alright, I may be trash, but I'll do my best in my own trashy way. Look, if Shoma can motivate himself, you can too. His sense of self-worth is still just as low as ever, but it sounds like he started to think more positively.
Get preppy, ready to...
Yeah, I know this is supposed to be exciting, but I'm done with this shit for tonight. It's boring. Like, for real, you know? F that ish.